Something that I would like to mention before the video starts is that this is my final scene analysis on Whiplash. I will no longer be taking any further suggestions on scenes to analyse on this film, and I will be making one final video after this analysing Whiplash as a whole, as well as giving my opinions on what I think the film is about and how the film goes about showing this. This is the final performance during Whiplash, and it is also one of the most memorable scenes in the film. By the end of this video, you will see why. Neiman enters back into the room after Fletcher publicly humiliates him in the previous part by putting on a piece Neiman wasn't expecting and wasn't given the music for. After an unsurprisingly terrible performance from Neiman, he comes back on stage with him deciding to take control. Neiman decides he's going to play the piece he wants to play, telling the musicians the piece and counting them in.
I'll cue you in.
Shots are used here to show who is in control. The best example of this is the first half of the scene when Fletcher walks over to Andrew. During this shot, we slowly move in on Andrew, putting us in the position of Fletcher. Then after this, Fletcher starts talking angrily at Andrew, but then Andrew responds by smashing the cymbals at him. The angle that this shot is taken almost makes it look like they have hit him. Andrew responding in this way to Fletcher shows that he is no longer scared of him. The editing is the main winning part of this scene. All of the shots are filmed and cut together to the beat of the music. This makes the visuals work a lot better with the music, and it also makes it seem more natural. It also cuts between the different parts in the music. An example of this technique being used can be seen for when this theme is played. During this theme, it starts off with just the saxophones and then the trumpets come in for the second half. The two shots mirror this, with the first shot being a panning shot of the saxes, then followed by the reverse of the trumpets. Performances also seem real. Why? Because people are actual musicians here. Even Miles Teller himself is a musician and has played the drums for many years. This makes the performances more believable as they are done by real musicians. After the actual piece ends, Andrew doesn't stop. He continues to play and he starts his exhilarating solo. When Fletcher walks up to him and says,
Andrew, what are you doing, man? I'll cue you.
By saying man, it shows that he's being friendlier towards him, showing that Andrew has gotten Fletcher's respect for his amazing performance so far. This will only continue as his performance keeps going. The shots now show close-ups of Andrew, showing his intense pain. There are also focus shots on parts of the drum kits as well, showing which parts of the drums he is focused on. This goes along with the noise slowly taken away, with there being no ambience left. All we can hear is faint wind. This again shows the pain that Andrew is going through, and that he's having to work at a great intensity to stay focused on the sound of what he is playing, and that he's slowly losing control. Time is also manipulated here, with the speed of him playing the cymbal being slowed down, also hinting at him losing control slightly. Then, slowly, as he fights and pushes through the pain, the video is sped up again, along with the audio coming back in. Both time and sound returning to normal shows that Neiman is remaining strong and coping with the severe pain. Then, instead of making lots of cuts to show him picking up the pace again, the camera darts around, following wherever he plays on the drums. These quick movements show how quickly he's having to move over this area, which would not have been as easily portrayed if it was just cuts used for this bit. As well as this, it prevents only cuts being used, which adds variety to the filmmaking, keeping it interesting. On that note, another interesting shot that is seen here is the shot showing Neiman's dad looking through at him. The shot shows him looking through a door and is commenting on how he is not able to see or understand the world that Neiman is in. So him peeking through the door for the first time is symbolic of him finally being able to see his son's world. Miles Teller also performs well here. His facial expressions show moments when he is in pain, and the result of this is the audience feel it with him. Teller also has his appearance done very well, with him having sweat all over his body, on his back and face. This shows that he is having to endure the pain and makes it seem that what he is going through is even more physically demanding. A great shot which focuses primarily on his physical endurance is the shot of his ear. J.K. Simmons also performs well here, especially later with the slowdown of Neiman's performance before building it back up again. It also shows that Fletcher is benefiting from this, and in some ways he is controlling Neiman at the end, as he wants to show that he has produced a great musician. This can be seen from him raising his hand to get Neiman to keep pushing. As for the meaning of the ending and the film as a whole, I'll talk about that in another video. Hi everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave any suggestions in the comments below for more scenes we can analyse from this film or any other. Also, check out the playlist containing this video for more analysis of this film. And to see all the film analysis in one place, check out the playlist below. To check for future videos, visit our website linked in the video description, and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any of our future uploads. And finally, thanks for watching.